We used to play cricket by that telephone pole. There were only two telephones and one telephone connected to it. This is one of the secret hiding places where we would sit under the rock and light a little fire. By the rock. We didn't question why the rocks were sloping at the time. And we'd always be running up onto this berm. And take the path down the river.
In the morning to the school.
Usually we'd walk up the road to the school, but sometimes we'd come this way, up through the playing field. So all the people I knew in the village are in that churchyard now. Including some of the ones who were my generation. It's now a very well travelled path. It used to be just us kids. Yeah, a little spring just down here. We used to dam this stream where it joined the main Chatburn Brook. And of course it made big floods. These brambly trees always seem to be here, but pretty sure none of them are 65 years old. Never an electric wire there, and this is new as well. There was never a stile here. I think the machinery you can hear is the Chatburn sewage works. It used to be all hydraulic and stinky.
There's a sewage pump going up.
And there we are. No posted right of way. Welcome to the Ribble way footpath. Oh, there's a lot of water in it. I wonder if the bridge has been swept away. The water level is high. Again, this used to be a concrete bridge. Probably got swept away and then replaced here. And this is where Chatburn Brook meets the Ribble. So you're looking at Grindleton, and behind it is Grindleton Fell. We used to swim in this river. It wasn't so clean back then either. There's a mania for putting gates where there used to be none. Of course, before the new sewage works was put in, this was the old sewage works.
Mm.
Right next to where we used to swim.
You mean you come to the river to swim?
We came to the river to swim. A while back they just widened this whole section
Oh,
because it was
that one.
there was a sort of a pebbly breach down here.
Oh. You mean that might be like now
Well, it's interesting. It's,
trees
the river is going on two sides now.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's still shallow and goes down to the deeps. There's some serious erosion in the last 60 years anyway.
Right.
The river was never this wide and it was never cut back that far.
Yeah, that's a crossing. Might have crossed there.
That's a modern crossing because there was never a crossing there 60 odd years ago. There were never all of these thistles. You could just walk down this field and there was no trees either. It's a gnarly old footpath sign considering it's barely 60 years old. Chatburn Ribble way downstream. Now we're going to walk up the road.
Not there.
Not there. We used to come charging at the bottom of this road on the bikes to get up ahead of speed to get over the top. Used to regard this as a very big hill. I suppose it was when you were 7 years old.
Everything. You were saying there's a footpath this way. But you,
Well, we were never interested in footpaths, so we would just zoom across these
He
fields.
was telling us footpath was both
Yeah.
or something.
So, this was our whole world when we were growing up. That hill behind the houses is where we used to go sledging when there was snow. Come right down to the bottom field.
One
They widened this road. In order to do that, they had to chop down some trees. And all those kids were bouncing on some trees. And my foot got trapped between two of them.
Mm-hmm.